Hello everyone. Into this tutorial, I want to be looking for the value of x here. So I'm going to be using three methods. I will be using three methods. I'll be using three methods. So now the first method, number one, you have 5 to the power of x, then equals 7 to the power of x. Now the first method I'm going to use is that I'm going to divide through by 5 to the power 7 to the power of x. I'm going to have 5 to the power of x, then divide by 7 to the power of x, then will be 7 to the power of x divided by what? 7 to the power of x. Now, so we move on. So you see that here we have a to the power of c and b to the power of c. So this is going to be a over b, then to the power of c. Understood? So from there, we move on and we're going to see that 5 over 7 is to the power of x, which is equals what? 1. Alright, so from there, you have to recall that a letter that is not 0 raised to the power of 0 will give us what? Will give us 0, will give us 1. So a to the power of 0 will give us 1. So therefore, we can have 5 over 7 to the power of x, and I will write 5 as 5 over 7 and to the power of 0. Alright, so from there, so since the bases are the same now, so when you have a to the power of x, then equals a to the power of y. So this implies that x will be what? Will be equals to y. Understood? So that is the idea I'm going to use. This is equals to this. So it shows that we're going to have x equals what? X equals 0. And therefore x equals 0 is the solution to the problem. Now let's look at the method 2. So we have 5 to the power of x equals 7 to the power of x. So we are going to use logarithmic law. So we try to take logarithm of both sides, log 7 to the power of x. So when you see that x will come down and multiply log 5, then equals also the same thing, x will come down, then we have log 7. And so the next thing we're going to do from there, so we have x log 5, then you transpose the second one, x log what? Log 7, then equals to 0. So since x is common, you factor out x, you have log what? Log 5, then minus log 7, then equals to 0. Alright, so from there, the next thing we're going to do, when you have log of a minus log of b, this will be log of a over what? A over b. So the same thing I'm going to do here. So that's going to be x multiplying log 5 over what? Over 7. Then equals to 0. So now here, log 5 over 7 cannot be 0, then conclude that x equals to 0. Therefore, x equals 0 is the solution to the problem. Now, lastly, let me introduce the third. This is third method. Where you have 2 to the power of, is 5. 5 to the power of x, then equals 7 to the power of x. So now you can see that the power here is a polynomial function. So anytime you see something like this, where you have a being a constant to the power of f of x, then equals b as a constant to the power of f of x. So where f of x is a polynomial function, like this. So now that is telling us that implies that you're going to equate f of x to be what? To be 0. Now look at this. We don't need to disturb ourselves. The x will just be 0 here. Let's now check. We have 5 to the power of x equals 7 to the power of x. Are you there? So we're going to have what? We're going to have, since we've already gotten x to be 0, we have 5 to the power of 0 equals 7 to the power of 0. So 5 to the power of 0 is 1 and 7 to the power of 0 is 1. So you can see that we are on the way. And we got the answer correctly. So our x equals 0 is the solution to this problem. If you find the class very interesting, do not hesitate to share to your friends so they can learn from this. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.